Okay, I gotta let this thing die, track power wise, and capacitor. I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. I'm not trying to be mean, but if I can't deal with the CVs as they are, I'm not gonna bother to do it, because with this control system being the way it is, it's just problematic. So okay. See if that did it. There we go. Just gotta be patient. Even though I don't like doing that, I kind of have a get things done in a quickly hurry manner. I don't think it took it. Yep, didn't take it. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so I have an issue with this whole thing. Okay, so this is why I don't really mess with CVs on this layout. It's a test layout, but with the antiquated piece of junk system here that we have, it doesn't really work well. So bear with me, or just you're going to have to forget about this whole switching the whistles and all that. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. That's why I didn't test it at the club. I just did the default setting whistles that I had, and I'm going to be honest with you, whenever time someone asks me to mess around with the CVs to get the horns, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to have to get your own model and do that yourself. I'm not trying to be mean, but when you're dealing with something like this, and you only have so much money to play around with, I don't want to take the risk anymore. Pretty soon I'm going to be hurting financially a little bit because I'm going to school and I'm going to have less hours to work. So, if I break this, I'm not going to have money to replace it. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. For those who ask me to mess around with the CVs, you're going to have to be patient. Or you're going to have to find another modeler that may have the same model as this to do a demonstration better than I can. Throwing that out there. Okay, this capacitor should have been dead by now, so let's see if it took it. Okay, whenever I press 22, it just doesn't want to do it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go number 2. I was on number 1, and then I went to 0, and then now we're going to try number 2. Last time I'm going to do this. Shut the track power off. Give it a few seconds. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just, you got to understand it from my standpoint here. It's this old digitraxx system has just seen better days, and I've had it for a couple of years. Well, actually, no, more than a couple of years. Actually, I think 5, maybe 10 years now. And it's time to replace it, but I don't have the money nor the time to go around searching for a new system that I can't get a hold of. Because every time I try, they're out of stock of an NCE power cab, and I really want to switch over to that more than anything because this digitraxx stuff stinks. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so I messed with CV22 224. So you got some options here. So as soon as I put 22 back on, it switches over to the different whistle, but okay, now I can't switch back to the other one. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. I do apologize. So CV224 horn select. There's 3 different horns you can play with: 0, 1, and 2. Okay, and then you leave the other one 0. Now, I've already switched it over to number 2. I had it on 0 and 1 already beforehand, but again, I can't really gauge and tell accurately because this thing is a piece of junk, and this is as far as I'm going to go with this. I'm not ruining my new locomotive for anyone. Not trying to be mean. Again, just you got to understand it from my point of view. Okay, so I think we should be okay. This is, again, as far as I'm going to go with this. I'm done with this for now. I got to focus on studying. Lone Wolf 777, signing off. See you down the rails. Peace out.